Hey, Monet, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to stay positive.
Yeah, I feel
So,
you.
I'm excited about our interview.
Same. What you got for me?
Yes, so I've been listening to some of your music, streaming it. One of the songs I've been jamming is Juice, and I got on the internet. I say, let's find out why Monet has the juice.
Hmm.
Let us know how you started, and are you from Houston?
I'm from Houston.
Okay. So how
Hmm.
did you get started in the entertainment?
Well, actually, I've been writing songs since I was like 12, and I really started like doing shows in like 2014, and professionally, I guess you can count like 8 years professionally if you want to start with 2014. That's how long I've been doing music. But Juice, that's a whole story within itself because I actually put out. Well, I ain't gonna say put out. I actually had wrote Juice like a couple years ago, and I performed it a couple times, and I just let a few people hear it, but I ain't never really did nothing with it. So back then, like I really didn't know what I was doing with music. I was just like bullshitting with it, or like I put some stuff on SoundCloud, but that's about it. Like I never really promoted and stuff like that. So last year, I had looked at some of my old songs or whatever, and I was like, damn, Juice is like the livest song I did that I ain't really did nothing with it. So I switched up everything, beat, hook, verses, and
Oh,
shit.
damn.
Juice is where it is. It's popping too. So yeah.
Really? So you ended up
Hmm.
you ended up rewriting that song. That's not the original version.
I only kept like 3 or 4 lines, but I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell because you never really heard it. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, yeah.
yeah, but everything switched up though.
I like that song. I really think it has good like mainstream potential. Or you think you'll do a video to it like once this is all over with?
Of course, yeah. I got a whole bunch of ideas in work. Yeah, I'm gonna do something to it.
I would like to see that video, so keep me posted on that.
Yes, ma'am.
So Monet, geez, it's rough right now for us creatives.
Yeah.
How are you dealing with this whole stay-at-home order? And I mean, how is that going well with your creative juices and your artistry?
It's a little difficult. Well, I can still like record. I'm still doing interviews. I had just did an interview on Tuesday. Had just did another radio interview Tuesday. Still connecting and stuff like that. I'm doing home shows, like home concerts. That's the
I saw that on Twitter.
I had did like 2 of them so far. So I mean, the only thing that I'm really just missing is like a lot of human connection. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as shows, that's the only thing that's just really stopping stuff. But I'm still writing, still doing everything. It's just that. I mean, because it's only so much you can do with Instagram and putting shows on Instagram. It's only so much. You need to go out there and network and all that. So, but I mean, it's all right though. I'm still doing a little something, something.
I was telling someone the same thing too. I think it's the human face-to-face interaction that
Mm-hmm.
like us is missing and that we depend on in networking. It's hard to network on
Mm-hmm.
the internet
Yeah.
sometimes. I would rather see you and go support what you got going on. So
Right.
it's really difficult.
Yeah.
So you been writing, like what projects are you working on now? Like as far as like EP, bodies of work, mixtapes.
I'm working on an EP. I was honestly supposed to drop it like a couple months ago, but I was, being kind and trying to wait on people for features or whatever. But I'm like, fuck that. I'm just gonna just drop whatever I got and fuck waiting on people because it's holding me up. So I'm working on the EP though. I'm finishing it and I'm gonna drop it soon. I ain't got no date on it because I don't wanna, put a
I
date on
already
it yet.
know.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's in works though. It's in works.
Okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
because when it comes to those features, if don't wait on nobody. If you have to do it with no features, that's cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's a lot of artists that did drop their first EPs mainstream and nobody even knew about them and they didn't even have no features. So
Right. I'm just
I'm,
trying to be kind and step out my bubble and work with different people. But shit, there's so many bullshit people out here. How can you talk about your craft and but you bullshit? That would never stick with me. I
yeah.
don't understand it, but I don't know.
I mean, like you said, it's a lot of bullshit. I think people don't necessarily talk about it enough. I always say people see the glam of being an artist, but it's a lot of stuff we don't talk about that's plays a big role in artistry, and one of them is dealing with bullshit. Unfortunately. So, how do you deal with it? That's the question.
I just keep my faith, man, and pray up. That's what I do, and keep my head up, man. I mean, there's only so much you can do.
That's true.
Yeah, I ain't got time to be worried about other motherfuckers, man. I just stay in my own lane, really. That's what I do.
What side of town are you from? Because you got a very strong Southern accent.
I'm from the North Side, Greenspoint.
No, okay, Greenspoint.
Yeah,
I'm just listening to the voice. I'm like, dang. I know. I be telling people I was laughing the other day because I was like, I am so Houston. Like I hear when I like do my editing. I be like, damn, I'm country.
And like people up north, so we got an accent. I be like, man, we ain't got no accent. We just, be thugging out here.
Everybody say that. They be like, I love your accent. And I be like, I'm talking about I spoke to a whole English. Like she's from like UK. And she had the accent. And she was like, I love your accent. I was like,
well, thank you.
Okay.
Right.
So I know you said that you hadn't, so you've been, if you wanted to take the years, if someone asked you how long have you been in music, you would say roughly about 8 years. Right. So what have you accomplished, or would you say you have accomplished in those 8 years? Because to me, that's still a good amount of time. I would consider you a seasoned, you're a seasoned artist.
Right. To be honest, that's a good question. Because I feel like I haven't accomplished a lot, but for other people, I might have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have done a bunch of shows. I mean, that's on my resume, like buku shows. Okay. What singles on all streaming platforms. I mean, you want to be technical, that's what I think. I really feel like I haven't accomplished a lot within them 8 years. Because like I said, back then, I really didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know what I was doing back then. So, but now, it's a whole different story. That's why I'm like, if you want to count them 8 years, okay, cool. But now it's like last year, I really kind of like, been full forward with it, like going hard on it. So,
okay,
yeah,
that's fair. Even though we be so hard on ourselves. You have music on all streaming platforms. You doing a lot of shows. That's a whole lot, because a lot of artists don't even do that. They just feel like, I go hard, somebody gonna see me. I'm gonna put a song out every 3 years, one song every 3 years.
Yeah.
So you've accomplished a lot. So that's definitely something to be proud of. Like within this time span of you doing music, who have you worked with, and who would you like to work with?
I've worked with a bunch of underground. Like I worked with Taz the Realist, She's King.
My favorite artist.
Huh?
He's one of my favorite artists.
Oh yeah, he hard and motherfucker. I'm working with V.O. June right now. She got a hard ass singer called. I mean, I haven't really worked with a lot of people. I'm just starting to work with, different artists or whatever. But I would love to work with Kenna Man. I love Kenna Man. Oh my God, I love her.
That would be dope.
Yeah, I love her for real.
I hope you get to work with her.
I hope so, but she might think I'm crazy because I really like her. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
I mean, you know what? I think she probably used to. I'm sure she probably used to all type of different things.
Right.
I mean, you supporting her and want to work with her. I mean, I think that's dope, and anything is possible. I say just keep putting music out there and try to link with whoever her management is, and have your supporters tweet her. I mean, because you never know, like, especially if you just like a song and want her to jump on it.
Right.
I've seen some crazy shit happen. Like I done seen Slim Thug jump on somebody's song that nobody really knew, and then didn't even charge, and that person had like 24,000 followers in like a couple of months after that. So that shit can happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little something. So I'm gonna work my magic soon.
So mainstream, a lot of underground artists, their goals or their dreams, I would say, is to go mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
You would you want to say stay independent, or is one of your goals to be mainstream, and then why?
I really think it depends on the deal, because I'm not finna sign for no bullshit. If the deal is right, I will sign. If the deal is right, but if not, then I would rather stay independent because you have a lot of creative control within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta be obliged by like different people. They want you to do this, want you to do that, or whatever the case may be. And you not owning all your all your publishing, your masters. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I would rather stay independent. But if the deal is right, I will sign.
I think that's smart
Mm-hmm.
because I I would say being over your not your whole career, but
Mm-hmm.
having creative control. A lot of creative control is so important, and I
Mm-hmm.
see people get robbed of that as soon as they go mainstream.
Exactly.
And so, was it worth it in the end? You know, well, you probably could have just pushed a little bit harder to get a name for yourself.
Right. They just be looking at the money. Sometimes them people don't even care. They just want the money,
That's true.
and they getting fucked over. But hell, they like it. So they like it. I love it.
Damn. Well, that's messed up, but
Right.
I would definitely say that would be a cool thing. See, do some mainstream. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
what would you say? Like, if you were to sign on a mainstream label, it's only like what, three of them now. It's only like three big labels, and everybody
Yeah.
else is like
Sub labels.
independent. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be your? I'm gonna say be fair and say, give me three labels that you would like to sign to if you were able to.
Oh God. 3 labels. Uh, I don't have 3, but I give you one.
Okay.
If I can sign with Rockefeller. Oh
Wait,
my God.
Jay-Z?
Yeah. Yeah. Jay-Z. I
Okay,
love
so
Jay-Z. That's my favorite rapper.
I was just about to ask you why Jay-Z?
He the GOAT. That's
Great
a
businessman.
that was a trapper, rapper, now he a whole businessman. You in trouble, you can call him. He gon' make everything right. That's the GOAT. That's like a good dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're
For
right.
real. That's the GOAT, man.
Okay, so yeah, I would see. I think a lot of people that I interview, they say Rock Nation, and that was one of mine for a long time. I was like, I would just love to be on the Rock, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely because Jay Z is such a influential person alone, and the business though, it's gonna get done. And
Yeah.
you find so many people that is an awesome artist,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just stay right there. When it comes to them converting over to business,
Right.
they are not good business. To get an
That's true.
all at one stop shop, that is the man. I
Exactly.
gotta agree with you.
Exactly.
So, out of all the songs that you've written, because you have a catalog, what would you say? Like, if I was to say, Mone, what song should I tell everyone about? Like, what is your go-to song? You tell people, hey, check my music out, and why is it that song?
I would probably say Juice, just because I feel like everybody can relate to it. Like Juice is like you got that swag, you got the sauce, you dripping, you splashing, whatever you want to call it, and you feel like you that nigga or you that female, then you got the motherfucking juice. Everybody can relate to it. I've gotten so much good feedback, so that's why I be telling everybody, look, you wanna look at me like people that don't know me, and like if you
Uh-huh.
don't, if you don't know me, I'm gonna send you that song, and you're gonna tap into my other songs just off that one song. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
you gonna
true.
fuck with it so hard. So let me see what else she got. So that's gonna be my main song.
Yeah, I like that one. I was like, oh, okay. I like literally streamed it a lot of times. Um,
Thank you.
oh yeah, you anytime. So, what would you say? With you being a Houston artist, have
Hmm.
you came across any challenges? Like, how would you describe your market as far as entertainment?
Um, that's a good one. I think the support is getting better. I just slowly but surely. I just feel like if everybody can step out that I'm gonna just fuck with my own people shell, will be a lot great, a lot greater. People be so caught up just worrying about they people, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to help the next motherfucker. But I'm like, hell, if you got talent, why not help me? At least like give me some advice or do something. Like, I don't know, but it's coming along. It's coming along though. Especially like other underground artists. I've seen a lot of support just off like shows and stuff like that. Like I had people like I don't even know come up to me and be like, oh, books with your shit. Oh yeah, let me follow you. Let me tap in. And that's how I've been working with other people behind the scenes. So it's getting there though. It's getting there.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just think you have to have extremely in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about anywhere else, but we had this attitude already, like I'm the shit. So you gotta just come with it. And if
Right.
you've been in it as long as you have, and I know as long as I have, I could say that we pretty much have seen everything you could think of. So I am in agreement with you that we have come a long way as far as supporting each other, and I
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yeah.
I do like that.
I do think though, you still have to leave the city. You have to leave the
I
city.
do too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because when you popping, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who be watching you. They want your spotlight. They might, take you off the grid just on some dry shit. So I feel like you gotta leave. Just to get just not for your own safety, but just like to be better. Like don't be no Houston artist. You know what I'm saying? Like it's other states, it's other cities you can do shit in. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta leave. The support is getting there, but you still gotta go.
Oh no,
For real.
yeah, I totally agree because it's only so many. I don't even think we just have like a whole bunch of labels out here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say to travel, even if you're coming back home, but definitely you got to get your brand outside of Houston. I definitely agree with you on that. So
Exactly.
outside of Houston, have you been to any other cities? Like what other cities do you like to do your shows at or network at?
Uh well I'm partnered with the H Town Trafficking Tour.
Okay.
So with TJ So Sincere and Lady Nate. So we've been to New York, Atlanta, South Carolina, so far. Dallas. I think the main one I had a lot of support in was probably South Carolina. That one was fun out there. They was fucking with me tough out there. I like South
Yeah.
Carolina.
South Carolina.
Hmm.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that was my first time going like outside the state to travel. I mean, outside the state to do music. That's not my first time traveling outside the state, but doing shows that was a different feel. And I mean, all the cities showed me love, but South Carolina was just like the stamp. You know what I'm saying? So definitely gonna be back.
Nice.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. I was thinking it was gonna be Atlanta because I know I went to Atlanta a few years back. I had a lot of people out there rocking with me, and I just fell in love with that music scene. I did.
I mean,
Do
I
you
like
like Atlanta?
Atlanta. I like Atlanta. I actually kind of want to move out there. Yeah, they music scene is way different from here, and the support is
Mm.
real. I mean, but I can say when I was out there though, I had people fucking with me. But I felt like my reputation wasn't enough to like
Mm.
for it to follow. That's why I said South Carolina just really fucked with me because they was fucking with me. Atlanta was cool. I'm not, trying to sit here and
Yeah.
downgrade it, but it was just like because I haven't got my name like fully out there at the time because I went back in I think I went in January, early January. I think I had just put Juice out in all my other songs, feeling like I think I just put them out. And I was just like performing them. So I wasn't really just out there, but I was out there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but I mean, the sport was there. It was just as big as South Carolina. But I fuck with Atlanta though.
Yeah. I think Atlanta gotta be. I just had so many good stories and crazy shit
Right.
when I was out there. But so as far as like artist influence, I like to ask this question because I like to kind of see like, do you channel these artists that like you look up to, inspire? So who are some artists that you look up to as far as just music?
Okay. Got Jay-Z, Drake, Missy, Lil Kim. I like the old Lil Kim though. I ain't gonna cap. I like the old Wayne back when he was on the droughts and no ceilings. I don't like the new
Ooh,
Wayne. I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie. I like Cole. There's a few. Kevin Gates. Them like
Okay.
my top people.
Okay, so you named some good ones. Do you ever like? I know we like proud on being ourselves, but do you ever like kind of like come up with an idea and maybe listen to one of them? Like, let me see how so and so would have said it, or is
Yeah,
there influence in your music?
I try not to do it all the time though because I want to have my own lane. But
Of
I do
course.
kind of reference or kind of like go back to like an old Jay song, or not even Jay, just like Missy, because I kind of remixed one of her songs. It's on SoundCloud. And I was like, damn, if I did the video, just I can't even think of the song off the top of my head right now. But if I did the video just how she did it, that shit would have been dope. But
Dang.
I try to like reference some stuff here and there, but not all the time though, just a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
I respect that because you don't want to take all the sauce, just a little piece of it,
Yeah,
add your own sauce and flavor to it.
yeah, uh-huh.
So, what would you say? We talked about being an artist in the entertainment and but not so much like the challenges of just being an independent artist because there's so many people that jump into this because they just think that rappers make so much money or I think I got the voice to rap. They don't know.
Right.
It's not that type of game. What would you say are just a few challenges of being an independent artist?
You gotta watch. You gotta watch people. That's
Mhm.
like a main challenge because you never know who be about they shit. You never know who gonna fuck you over in the end. You just gotta stay on your 10. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a main challenge. Not really just getting fucked over and know what you doing. Because a lot of people don't even know the business behind it. They just want to do music because they think it's so easy and it's quick. You know what I'm saying? It's quick to get famous or whatever, quick to get money. So people just be doing the shit. I think another thing is I think I don't know, like perfecting your craft. Like that's another challenge. Like you have to like stay consistent.
Right.
You have to, because if not, shit, there's somebody else that want to do it. Somebody else that's doing something else. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
you got to stay on your 10, just on everything. Um, Damn, I had another one, but I lost it because I'm thinking. I
Right.
don't know. I think I'm my top two though.
You say you what?
I think those are my top two.
Okay, and those are
Yeah.
good ones because you said something that will lead me to my next question. You have to be consistent, and this is so true.
Hmm.
But how important is it to mentally step back sometimes, Monet, and say, I need a break from this. I need
Hmm.
to do me. I'm kind of frustrated. I'm a little depressed I'm stressed out. How important is it to be able to step back to get your mental state of mind right?
It's very important because I've done that. I've been in some days I was like very depressed, had to go to therapy. We still human at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like we just not an entertainer. We are human. So it's like you have to be yourself first before you can be an entertainer. And it's always important like to just to have your right state of mind to even do the shit. Cause sometimes I ain't even want to do no shows. Like I ain't feeling it. But I'm like, let me get myself together and go put on a show for these people. They might not know me, so I might know 5 people in the crowd, but somebody gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's all worth it. But you still gotta have a club of mind and just do your thing, man. Because if not, your ass will break down. I can tell you that.
And see, I think it's important because a lot of people that, you know, work with you, they'll tell you, hurry up, kick this music out. Oh, you fall off. The next person is gonna be hot. No, like you said, we're normal people. We go through things. No one is telling you, hey, it's time for you to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
You got this music out. We promoted it already. Just relax. You know, it's okay. And I think so many artists are just being depressed and not putting out their best music and being stressed out because they okay to take a break.
Right.
So I wanted to hear from other artists, like, is it okay to take a break, like, without feeling like fear of I'm gonna fall off?
Right. I think, you know, we so hard on ourselves, well, some of us are. Some of us are hard on ourselves, you know, just on music in general. So it's always, like I said, it's always good to take a step back and just reflect on who the fuck you is. But sometimes I feel like if you take too long, though, you could fall off. But I guess it just depends on the person.
No, you're right, because if you're taking like a 4-5 year hiatus, and then you come back in the game, hey, y'all done got 5 kids, married, I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, I've actually seen that happen. Like, person totally fell off the grid and came back, don't look the same. The music changed. I'm like, what the hell? What the?
Should have stayed off the grid.
Yeah, so I don't want them coming back talking about Miss Blue and Mone said I could take a few years off. No.
You didn't get that from me.
Yeah, we didn't say that. So as far as just like your music, what would you put me in Mone music mode? Like, if you had, not as far as like a genre, I know you're a rapper and everything, but what would you describe your music as? Like, is it a party vibe? Is it a trap vibe? If you had to describe your music.
To be honest, I don't give myself a genre, I guess, if you want to say, because that's kind of like putting me in a box.
Mm-hmm.
I just talk about what I know, what I've seen, what I've been through. That's all my music. Like, it's no cap in my rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk about real shit. I mean, it can be on some BS, but like BS, like, I'm gonna talk my shit. But when I talk my shit, I'm speaking facts though. Or I can go like some soulful type stuff, you know what I'm saying? But everything I talk about, it's real talk. I ain't got nothing to lie about. So I ain't gonna put myself in no box. I'm just me. Whatever you get is what you get.
Diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that, because I think, like, working with certain people, they kind of just see you. Like, when I say certain people, I'm gonna say like producers.
Mm-hmm.
I think producers in their head, they working with an artist and they see what they think you should write.
Right.
They see an artist, they feel like you should mimic this artist. And it's just like, I just want to be diverse and just write what I want to write, you know, to be relatable to people. So how important is it for an artist to be relatable to their fans?
I think you just gotta be yourself, because your fans gonna fuck with you. I mean, they might not like certain songs here and there, but they gonna always critique and give you they best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think you gotta be yourself. Because if you try to do anything else, it's like, I ain't fucking with it. Like the Baby. People say he be putting out the same music. I mean, but that's his music and his fans like it. I like some of it, you know what I'm saying? Why he gotta change his style just because everybody else don't like it? You know what I'm saying? So I just think you just be yourself, man. It's no reason for you to try to bop off other people or try to do what other people got going on. Like, nah, you should just do you and you be good.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So, as in terms of artists, let me ask you this: what artists do you think go hard that no one else is really talking about? Like maybe let's just say like it's a slept on artist. Not that they're not good.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me an artist that you feel like is slept on.
Oh, now I gotta think for real. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of new people out here that I don't listen to.
Okay.
Okay, so oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of new people. I stick with my same. Now I ain't go. I do branch out and listen to whoever, but there's so much trash shit to be out here.
It is.
Damn, that's a good one. I don't know.
It could. What about mainstream? You think it's like what? Let's say what mainstream artist that goes hard that you don't hear enough of radio or just anywhere that you would like to hear more of?
I think Cole, J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Mm-hmm. You know, he a storyteller. Some people don't like listening to that stuff all the time, which is fair. I mean, but that nigga go hard, man. People be tripping.
He does,
though. Go hard.
He do.
But yeah, and he real low key too. So I think, yeah. So, I mean, he not as slept on, but I still think he slept on. Just because of how he is. Mm-hmm.
I can agree with that. I like J. Cole. J. Cole is one of my top artists that I mentioned. Him and of course Kendrick, because I can't say J. Cole without mentioning Kendrick, because they kind of like came out around the same in the same age and shit. But yeah, I like to ask that because sometimes it's artists that don't get radio play and exposure, and they mainstream artists, not just an independent artist, and you be like, I never hear this on the radio. That's crazy to me, and they shit go hard.
They be playing the same shit. I be like, I don't listen to the radio. I really don't, unless I'm on my way to work. That's about it.
I be having my aux cord. I'm always like, thank God, because I be listening to like shit that they don't play, like, and I listen to a lot of 90s music.
Same. I love the R&B.
Yes, like that never gets old. And I stay listening to 50 Cent ass.
Yeah, he was hard in his time.
Huh?
I said he was hard in his time.
Many men.
Many.
I turned into a whole trapper gangster on that song. You can't tell me shit.
I feel you. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
50 or Ja Rule?
50.
Why?
And you know what? It's, to be fair, I was big on Ja Rule before I even knew about a 50. To me, when you're thinking about catalog, I feel like 50 Cent had a way stronger catalog of songs and body of work than Ja Rule did. Ja Rule had a lot of commercial music that, in just my opinion, it started to get a little corny, cheesy. Toward the end of his career, it was certain songs. Even the songs that he had with Ashanti wasn't the best collaborations, and I was just like, so when 50 came along, and every song 50 put out was a hit, even though it wasn't commercial. It was some shit. I could listen to a 50 Cent album and not skip one song.
Right.
So I like 50's style better. It felt like believable too. It wasn't until I got a little bit older and I started listening to Ja Rule that I felt like he was just one of those rappers that was kind of just writing about some shit that it sounded cool. 50 Cent lived that life, so I can relate to him. He was really in that struggle. So that's why I choose 50 over Ja.
I got you.
Yeah. What about you?
I didn't really think this full. I said Ja first.
Okay.
Just because I've listened to 50, but I haven't sat and re-listened to him. You know what I'm saying? I re-listened to Ja, and I was like, okay, he had hits like a motherfucker. don't care if it was R&B, like, or with Shanti. His shit was jamming. People be, I don't know, people don't fuck with Ja Rule, man. Like, they don't. Cause I had this discussion with a couple of people. They were like 50 Cent, 50 Cent, 50 Cent. 50 Cent was that nigga. He was. But I think, I don't know, man. Ja, like, shit, paved the way for that nigga. For real. If you want to be technical, you know.
I just think Ja Rule got cheesy, though. That's the only.
I mean, yeah, probably so. But, you know, I still, whatever. He had some good shit, though.
I'm never gonna deny his music at that point. You couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I was in high school and I was sliding down we had a 2-story house and we could slide down our little banister thing. So when his music came on, I slid down the banister and my dad would be like, whoa, whoa. And I had to see, this is Ja Rule on the screen. His music went home.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I just grew up. I grew out of his whole music persona or whatever. And 50 was just like,
yeah, I can agree.
My shit.
Yeah, because Ja did kind of start sounding the same after a while. His songs was like, okay, it's the same shit kind of with a different form. Yeah, and 50 Cent came out gangster. Wasn't nobody ready for that.
I think that's what it was. Like Ja Rule went hard, but he was still like a commercial rapper. But you didn't test his hood abilities. You just was like, okay, I fuck with him alone because it's music. 50 Cent came out at that time where he was like snatching niggas, nigga, I don't give a fuck about this. Like, he was really laying it on your ass, and you was like, say what?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you know what though? I think also he had the better team. Ja Rule had Irv and it was Ashanti and all of them. But 50 Cent came out. Eminem had already had a big name and big buzz, and then he working with Dr. Dre,
right?
One of the coldest fuckers in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So his shit was just snapping.
Yeah, overstood.
Yeah. So, in terms of female rappers, okay, because it's so many. Finally, we getting like a 90s era in like 2020 where we got like 10, 12 different rappers. Which one stands out? Like, let's say main. Which one stands out the most? I know.
I'd probably say Cardi B.
Okay.
Yeah, because she versatile. If you listen to her last album, she was damn near singing. She was crying on the songs. You know what I'm saying? She'll come gangster. She got some commercial stuff. Like, she versatile. I like Cardi. I like her. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that's my dog. I be having to
Huh?
I said, that's my dog. I fuck with Cardi. Mm-hmm.
Because we have our, you know, our peaks and stuff like that. So Cardi is cool.
It's cool. Now I fuck with Young M.A. though. Young M.A. hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yes, very much.
She don't get the recognition. Yeah, that go back to one of your questions you asked. She really don't get that recognition.
You know, you're right. You're right 100%. And I think it's messed up, but she don't. I would really like to hear her on the radio way more than a lot of people that I hear. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of them artists that be in that ox, though.
Oh, of course. Mm-hmm. Same here. Of course.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I'll listen to all of them. Like, Cardi got some music, some songs that I've listened to and stuff like that, and that I have like a aux playlist, and so I have some of her, of course, Nicki, like because I don't really listen to the radio either. It's, most of the shit I can't relate to. True. What new artist pop that you was like, and this is not to say that you hate or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, like, what new artist popped and you were surprised that they popped? Like, for real?
I would probably say Megan.
Oh,
The
really?
Stallion. I mean, I knew
Okay.
she was gonna pop, but she came hard. When she popped, she came hard as hell. I ain't think she was gonna come hard like that, but she came hard. Oh, she came hard.
Yeah. Wow, that's dope.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
she
for
came
me,
hella hard.
for me, it was the baby.
He came hard too.
He
He
came hard,
came.
but I'm not gonna lie. I listened to a lot of songs and I was like, I like him. He's cool. He's bringing something. And I thought sometimes you can't tell if it's gonna be like uh, pop out, like sizzle out, or they're gonna stay long term.
Right.
For him to stay as long as he did, that did shock me. Not saying that he's bad or anything. I was just like really feeling this dude, like, and he don't let up on ass. He drops music, he drops projects, he works with the best of the best, and that's what I like about him. He not letting. But I didn't think. I was just like, he gonna do a few songs, and I don't know if they're gonna be rocking with him that long. He's doing his thing, so that was my
Right.
like pop
Yeah,
out
because
artist.
he's staying in his own lane. He don't be giving a fuck what people be thinking.
Nope.
Once you don't give a fuck, you good, man. You just gotta do you. For real.
You know what? Yeah, because I think as an artist, you get caught up in what people saying, and that start messing with your music. Because guess what, Mone? It's like you start to doubt yourself in your writing, and you start going through songs, throwing them away when you probably had some hot shit because you too stressed out about what the next motherfucker saying instead of writing your best music and just going hard at what you do.
And that's what happened to a lot of them artists from back in the day. That's why they couldn't stay, because they had people in their ear. What'd you say?
Damn. You think that that's why a lot of 90s artists didn't convert and make it?
90s, early 2000s, hell yeah. Because back then, being an independent artist wasn't really just popping back then. You know, you had to get to a label. You had to. So it's like, hell yeah, you got everybody in your ear. You don't have as much creative control. They trying to, you know, do what they trying to do what they want to do. Besides the label telling them what they want to do. So it's like they going head to head, but then you're gonna end up listening to them because they don't paying your bills at the end of the day. Damn near. So it's like, I don't know. I just think if it was easy how it is now, back then I think a lot of them would have stayed, because a lot of people don't even know who some of these people are. So
you not
lying. Technical.
I'll be shocked though that some people I wish there was some names that I've seen on Twitter and people just be like, who is that? And I'll be like,
exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
What do you mean? Who is that? Damn, it's one in my head that I wish I could think of because it's the perfect time. Oh my goodness. And the person did not know this person. And I was just like, just get off the internet, dude, and log off. You can't be serious. And they were so nice. And I was like, y'all cannot let him get away with that and think that's cool to not know this person. And I can't think of who the hell it was.
Right. There's so many. I can't even think off the top of my head. But there's just so many people that had so much talent and then couldn't go nowhere because of the bullshit label they was under. Or they was back then signing them bullshit contracts, not even reading them over, signing them bitches, and they didn't get booked over. So it's like, yeah.
Well, I would still say that 90s music pretty much is my favorite decade of music. And early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Early 2000s, they was killing it too.
Oh, yeah. That was a whole different.
Wasn't it?
Ooh. I think, 90s hard, but for me, like early 2000s, I give it up to about 2008. 2008 to about 99, that was like the best music to me.
I can agree with you because in that time span, we had T.I., Wayne with the hits, That's when
Mm-hmm.
every song they dropped, she was
Was
like,
fire.
yeah.
Man, that was the best time, man.
Ace Hood had some bangers, and now
Oh
right
yeah.
now I gotta go through YouTube to listen to some Ace Hood. Ace Hood
Exactly.
has some damn jams
Mm-hmm. Yep.
outside of Bugatti.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know that, man.
So
They don't be
mm-mm.
knowing. That was the best music for me.
Yeah, I agree. I was like, damn, when I just be thinking about it. But I see it was a time in the late 2000s where I felt like with the mumble rap, and I
Mm-hmm.
said, you know what, this is not gonna last long, and it's lasting, and that trips me out. I'd be like, really? And even sometimes I remember like listening to certain songs, some songs, not all of them, but even the production, like the way it was recorded, to me, I was shocked it hit the radio.
Right.
And I just be like,
You know why it's
where's
lasting?
the music?
It's lasting because of the damn generation. These new motherfuckers, these new generation, oh, it's horrible.
Generation
Garbage.
Z, I think, is what they call it.
Yeah, something, whatever.
Mm.
Garbage. Garbage. That's why this shit lasts and they mimicking out their stuff. That's why they think it's so easy to rap now, because they doing the same bullshit. Just garbage, you know? But I mean,
Yeah.
hey, teach his own. You like it, I love it.
That's unfortunately it's trash. But I have went to so many shows and met so many artists just in Houston alone. I'm just gonna zoom in on my city.
Okay.
And they go so goddamn hard. Okay. Let me tell you something. Why do you think people have always doubted, for whatever reason, the South? Because I've talked to a lot of people, and to this day, they don't really look at the South as spitters. That's a damn lie. What do you think about that?
I fuck with TSL. I really do. They different in their own way. Some people might think they goofy, just how they rap, you know what I'm saying? But I think they really brought H Town back to life. No
Yeah,
cap. No cap. I Hey, they doing what the fuck they want to do and they don't give a damn. So I mean shit is only so much like you can give a fuck about it.
yeah,
And doing your own music and how you want to do it, look, you can't give a fuck what people be thinking. People might think they shit suck. I might like some of the shit. I do.
right.
Shit, I mean, what's whatever. But I fucks with them though. They doing their thing though. They doing their motherfucking thing. And people be stealing the sauce. But they don't want to give us no credit. I
They
mean,
don't
but
want
you
to
know.
give us no credit, but they do be stealing some of that sauce.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's every day.
I just feel like, damn, I would love to see, instead of like one artist here, one artist there, go. I would love to see a group of artists from Houston alone
Mm-hmm.
get big record deals, because it's a lot of talent out here. It really is.
Yeah, that's true.
No cap. Just
No cap.
I'm saying, for real. We
Yeah,
got
I
some
hear you.
heavy ass spitters out here.
We really do. And the females is popping. Popping.
Yes.
Popping. Woo.
Yes.
So much heat.
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
what I would like to say though about the females out here, I would like to see more independent female artists get together and do a song. I don't see a lot of them getting together on tracks with just killing some shit.
Right.
I would love to see more collaborations with female rappers alone.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. I think it's coming along. Cause I ain't gonna put their name out, but I know somebody who's actually working on a project with
Okay.
a featuring a whole bunch of female artists.
Okay.
So that's gonna be dope. I mean, I don't know who she bringing on that motherfucker besides me, but
Yeah.
that's gonna be a cool little look because she got the following. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
well
So
that's dope.
yeah, but I'm gonna just let that hit the service whenever it hit it because I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
if
you
she
can't
wanted
give
to be
away
out
too
there.
much of it.
Right. But yeah, I think yeah, we do need to have some songs and all that because we support each other hard. You know what I'm saying? I see the
For
support,
sure.
even at
For
shows
sure.
on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I see the support. It's just coming together.
I totally agree because again, we both been in the market, just in Houston alone for a while. So I'm the first to say I see the support. I have so many females in my inbox. I also give a lot of advice and share like tools and apps that they don't know about. So it's support. I just like to hear like it's a few chicks that I would just like to even myself collab with and on a track because I just think they would kill it.
Right.
I think it would be fucking dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, have you collaborated with Taz?
Yeah, we got some stuff in works.
Oh, keep me posted.
Well, actually, we recorded the songs. I'm just waiting on it to get mixed and mastered. So
that's fucking dope.
Yeah, we got some stuff. Yeah.
My homegirl introduced me to Taz a few years ago. I was looking for an artist to feature on a song. I sent it to Taz, got it right back. I was just shook. I was like, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Didn't have to ask him nothing, just came back with the motherfucking, it was just on fire.
Man,
so
Go ahead.
You and Taz together because your shit fire too. That's gonna be some dope ass music. So please, keep me posted so I can stream the hell out of that.
Of course. Matter of fact, we got a song called Nasty. Was the Nasty remix. It's on his SoundCloud.
Oh, okay. So because it's not on Spotify, right? Because I would have heard it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's on his SoundCloud. But that motherfucker be working. We be talking all the time. That my nigga, man, motherfucker be working, okay?
I'm gonna check that shit out.
Yeah. It's cool. It's a little nasty,
Hey, we're grown, okay?
I be saying it because I don't really just be talking nasty on my records like that. So I'm just stepping out my shell, So
step out the shell because we are in the era where people want to hear the nasty shit.
Right.
Unfortunately. So, Mone, after the pandemic, after the stay-at-home order, what is the top on your list of things to do as far as your music?
Dropping this EP for Shit Show, that's number one, and going back on the road to do shows. Not even really doing shows in Houston, just going out.
Right. That's a good plan. So I'm crossing my fingers that we can all go back to semi-normal, and get back on our shit. So as we wrap it up, time be going by so fast, but I really enjoyed this talking and vibing with you. What would you say as far as just if you had to give somebody advice that wants to get into music or that might even look up to you, what would you tell this person?
I would tell them just keep your head up and keep your faith. If you keep being consistent and you keep believing in what you believe in, you're going to get it, man. Just got to keep up the hard work and grind it out. You're going to get there sooner or later.
Amen to that. Well, you kept it real, kept it raw, kept it interesting. Y'all, this is why Mone got the motherfucking juice. Make sure you stream her music on Spotify and all streaming platforms. Can you give your social media so they can follow you?
Y'all follow me at BH115D. That's Bounty Hunter 115D. Like she said, all my music is on streaming platforms. Y'all check me out and fuck with me, man.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And look, when the radio station opens up, because they had closed down, if you cool with it, I would love to have you in person do an interview.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm down. Just fuck with me. Yeah.
Okay. And maybe I'm going to try to set up something different where we could even maybe perform or something like that. I'm going to set it up, shit.
Okay.
But thank you for your time, man. You keep pushing. Your shit go hard.
Appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.